Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to the Bible Factory. I hope you enjoyed the last video of Bible Factory in which we have discussed about Mary's Lesser. If you didn't watch it, the link is in description. Go check it out. So in today's video, we're going to know about Eric Liddell, who was a famous athlete. So without wasting any more of time, let's get started. Eric Liddell, often called the Flying Scotsman, was born on 16 January 1902 in Tientsin, China, the second son of Mr. Reverend and Mrs. James Dunlop Liddell, Scottish missionaries with London Missionary Society. Liddell went to school in China until the age of 5. At the age of 6, he and his 8-year-old brother Robert were enrolled in Eltham College, a boarding school in South London for the sons of missionaries. While at the University of Edinburgh, Liddell became well known for his being fastest runner in Scotland. Newspapers carried stories of his feats at track meets, and many articles stated that he was potential Olympic winner. In 1920, Liddell joined his brother Robert at the University of Edinburgh to study pure science. Athletics and rugby played a large part in his university life. He ran in the 100-yard and 220-yard races for the university and played rugby for the university club, for which he gained a place in the back lane of a strong Scotland national rugby union team. He scored 4 tries for Scotland in 1922 and 1923. He played in 7 out of 8 Five Nations matches along with A.L. Gracie. In 1923, he won the AAA championships in athletics in the 100-yard race. He graduated with Bachelor of Science degree after the Paris Olympiad in 1924. In 1924, Summer Olympics were hosted by the city of Paris. A devout Christian, Liddell was refused to run in the heat held on Sunday, the Christian Sabbath, and was forced to withdraw from the 100 meters race, his best event. The schedule had been published several months earlier, and his decision was made well before the game. Liddell spent the intervening months training for the 400-meter race, though his best pre-Olympics time of 49.6 seconds set him winning the 1924 AAA championship. 440-yard race was modest by international standards. On the morning of the Olympic 400-meter final, 11 July 1924, Liddell was handed a folded square of paper by one of the team measures. Reading it later, he found the message. In the old book it says, "He that honors me, I will honor. Wishing you the best of success always." Recognizing the reference to 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 30, Liddell was profoundly moved that someone other than his coach believed in him and the stance he had taken. The pipe band of the 51st Highland Brigade played outside the stadium for the hour before he ran. The 400-meter had been considered a middle-distance event in which runners raced round the first bend and coasted through the back leg. Inspired by the biblical message and deprived of a few of the other runners because he drew outside the lane, Liddell raced the whole of the first 200 meters to be well clear of the favored Americans. With little option but to then treat the race as a complete sprint, he continued to race around the final bend. He was challenged away all the way down the home straight but held on to take the win. He broke the Olympic and world records with the time of 47.6 seconds. Liddell returned to North China to serve as a missionary like his parents in an extremely poor area that had suffered during the country's civil wars and had become a particularly treacherous battleground with the invading Japanese. Liddell's first job as a missionary was a teacher at an Anglo-Chinese college for grades 1 to 12 for wealthy Chinese students. He believed that by teaching the children of the wealthy, they would become influential figures in China and promote Christian values. Liddell used his athletic experience to train boys in a number of different sports. One of his many responsibilities was that of the superintendent of Sunday school at Union Church. In 1941, life in China had become so dangerous because of Japanese aggression that the British government advised British nationals to leave. a constant stream of locals came at all hours for medical treatment. Liddell arrived at the station in the time to relieve his brother, who was ill and needing to go on furlough. Liddell suffered many hardships himself at the mission. He was overflowing with good humor and love for life. In his last letter to his wife, written on the day he died, Liddell wrote of suffering a nervous breakdown due to overwork. He had an inoperable brain tumor. Overwork and malnourishment may have hastened his death. Liddell died on 21st February 1945. The way Eric Liddell lived his life was extremely not ordinary for a famous athlete. Instead of embracing the spotlight and the fame that comes with success, Liddell shunned all the glory and chose instead of a life of service and selflessness. Eric Liddell believed that his athletic abilities were a gift given to him by God. From this we can conclude that if you give honor to God, God will honor us. Try to give first priority to God more than anything, then God will lift you up. I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe our channel, like the video and share with your friends and family members. And don't forget to comment down below. Thanks for watching.